Do you want to know one of the #1 reasons why pharma medical and commercial teams clash so often? It's usually because the overarching brand strategy absolutely sucks. Most brand strategies that I see are based on product superiority. We're first in class. We're best in class. We're better at X than product Y. That framing might work for really traditional commercial teams, just about, but medical affairs teams will have nothing to do with a strategy like this. They're driven by improving patient outcomes, supporting healthcare professional decision-making, and medical education. They do not want to be seen as an extension of my brand is better than your brand type messaging, even though it's true that in reality, both commercial and medical teams should really want the same thing. In a great brand team, both medical and commercial teams will be centered around improving patient outcomes and building a sustainable, valuable brand for their product. This is what happens when there's no single-minded and aligned overarching brand strategy that incorporates both teams. Both medical and commercial teams both end up competing for resources to do very similar activities with a slightly different flavor. They actually end up working in parallel to design and deliver activities that might be competitive and might be completely disjointed, when in actual fact, they should be working together to achieve the same goals. And it's largely because there's no clear controlling idea that both teams can get behind and work towards. If instead you start with a clear and concise controlling idea that's rooted in a real clinical problem, then everything changes. Here's an example of a controlling idea that I came up with for chronic kidney disease and patients who need dialysis. Our brand helps CKD patients become more independent while maintaining structure, support, and community. An example of an overarching brand key message that can be based on this is CKD patients no longer need to feel alone, overwhelmed, or defined by their disease. Can you imagine with this clear direction, an overarching brand strategy that is focused on patients, not on product features, can be embraced by both commercial and medical teams. They can both work towards the same goal. Medical can lead on insight generation, medical education, peer-to-peer support, networking, building evidence. Commercial can be focused on generating leads, designing a customer journey, focusing on advertising the product so people are constantly aware of it. Both teams start contributing based on their strengths instead of defending budget, resource, and their own territories. You stop asking, whose activity is this? Who can own this? And you start asking, how do we work together to achieve this outcome? So if you are in medical or marketing, remember that you're not working towards different goals at all. You're just being forced into competitive behaviors by a weak, disjointed strategy. Sign up to my newsletter at brandcasthealth.com/resources for more in-depth strategic ideas and insights that you can use within your teams to provide a clear, concise strategy for your brand, whether you're in medical affairs or in marketing. Thanks for the support as always. Have a great day.